Hello. This is a completely time-lapsed, aside from a few parts, so not completely at all, video of me building my Gothic Cathedral. This is 2 days of footage. I kind of wanted to do this week by week, but it turns out I just do way too much in a week. Those videos would be they'd be several hours. This is sped up as pretty much as fast as I can, almost all the way through, and I could only get it down to 22 minutes. So, yeah. This part, in this video, it's just gonna be building a glass ceiling to some fancy music. Trying this out. let me know what you think of this music at the start. It's not like this all the way through, I promise. But yeah. So this glass ceiling took me, I think it was 8 hours to build, and several days of just AFK and get this much glass. Took me a long time to mine it as well. I do believe in this video I go back and mine some more sand, actually. So there's that. We get to see all the fanciness. But yeah, the cathedral's going well. I just finished my first live stream in a long time, and yeah, we went mining and grabbed some quartz and all that. I think it's turning out quite well. I have several things I'm going to work on off camera, so those are going to be more of a cut jump. That's a word, phrase, a thing. Excuse me. But yeah. Yeah. So, I'm not going to be talking the whole time. I'm just saying hello. The cathedral's going well. Sorry if you want more of me in these videos. A lot of this building, it's not something you can really do and keep talking for very long. So I'm not going to comment on every little thing in this. I just hope you enjoy the process. I tried to cut out as much as the filler as I could in this video. So let me know if you like the editing in this one compared to the others. I think it's quite better. But I believe this part is this is 16 times 16, so this is 32 times speed, I think. No, that's 60. What? It's a lot of speed. Yeah, that's I use the base clip champ, so I don't have a lot of stuff to work with in this program, but it does the job. But I can only speed up to 16, so I had to speed up part of it, re-upload it to clipchamp, and then speed up that part and then add it into this video, as well as add the music, and later I'm going to add the voice in from this part. So yeah. I thought I'd gotten a lot more of the standing around, but it looks like I missed quite a bit. So in one of the previous videos, I was talking about changing up the style of the roof. Originally, I had different plans. I was going to do a dome right in the center, but I ended up looking at that. It's like, ooh, that's a little clunky. Not a big fan of that. So I'm quite happy that I decided to change it, and this part actually has become my favorite part of the cathedral so far, aside from maybe the front windows. Quite a big fan of that design. But yeah, it just adds so much to everything about this. And since I did build the cathedral in the wrong place, Um, this allows for a lot more light to come through. So that is one of the big pluses of having a massive open glass ceiling. I believe this ceiling alone is 3 or 4. I think it's 3.5 shulker boxes of glass to get through that. So it's quite a bit of glass. Not to mention all the other windows, and then I have to double pane some of them to get a stained glass effect, which is what I'm going for here. Not this part. This part's just supposed to be like a really big skylight. Yeah. See how it kind of turns out there in the sped up? It looks amazing, if I do say so myself. The skylight at night is just beautiful. And it's just getting better the more I add in. I'm quite happy with how everything is turning out in this build so far. Just spawn proofing everything. That's a big problem with this, is because I want the top of the skylight to be open, to not have any lights, to really allow the sun and the stars at night to really take over. So I'm trying to keep the light level up there down. But unfortunately, that lends itself to mob spawns. So I'm using half slabs, and of course nothing spawns on glass. But phantoms still spawn, actually. That is a problem I've noticed, as well as pillagers have been spawning at the bottom. There's a pillager hut not too far from this that I'm going to need to take down. It's just been getting in the way. But, yeah. Yeah, so here, as you can see, my tools needed a bit of touch-up, so I figured I'd leave this in, you know? Leave a bit more of, the mining and just the maintenance, because this is a completely survival world. There are no cheats active. This is what we use to get a lot of the achievements. I helped my friends get all of theirs, and I have a few more to get myself. But yeah, and here is the sand. This is where I've mined so much sand. There used to be a little mountain here, and I've just been taking it down one trip at a time. Yeah, I figured I should just include a bit more of the process that goes into building this. Because, yeah, it's not as pretty or as big as a lot of other people's builds, but most people are using creative. Let's be honest here. A lot of builds like this, they use creative, and that doesn't take anything away from them. It's just a completely different ballgame. You can do a lot more in creative, but you can also do quite a bit in survival. And this is my little showcase of what I can do in survival, given a little bit of resources and some time. Now we're speeding it up a little bit. So there are times in the video where the speed will lull a bit, just to give it a bit more feel, you know? I want everyone to get a sense of how much time I actually am putting into these builds, because it's bigger yet smaller than I thought it would be. From the outside it's smaller, from the inside it feels bigger. Oh, that's what was in that shulker box. I still haven't moved that. That's just there right now. I was wondering what I had, and it was glass. That's funny. Yeah. I quite like that little cut there that doesn't show you going into my inventory. If you keep an eye on the blocks there, it should just cut to when there is more. If I did it right in all of them. I know I didn't do that for all of them, but yeah, right there. That nice little cut just saves a bit of time. I don't want to take up too much of people's time. I want to take up as little as possible while still getting my point across. You know? I'm not here to intrude, I'm just here to show you a cool thing I'm doing. people do happen to like this kind of thing where I keep a bit more of the process in, I could just do whole like ASMR type mining videos, because obviously this needs a lot of materials, and I have a massive pit where I've been digging for them. So I'm gonna actually have to do some more of that tonight. I'm at andesite again, but yeah. You don't even know I'm using andesite yet. Yeah, I'm using andesite. Yeah. I do a lot of work in this world, but it's going well. I just hope I hope the realm, I hope it keeps up with it until I'm done. Because I'm noticing the lag's getting pretty heavy on the realm, so it's quite unfortunate, but I think it's near the end of its life. This is another part I actually do need to update a little bit. I changed a few of my designs for the parts coming up. So yeah, I need to update that one wall there and then duplicate it on the other side. Creeper blew me up. Scared the crap out of me. I love that ceiling. Both of them in this place, actually. Quite a big fan of both of them. Now this part does need a bit of an explanation. So this looks awful in this video. You gotta stick with me, okay? Please. The next part, okay? It's my whole thing about building. I said this a lot in the live today. It's that so much of building in this game is building something that looks awful at first, but you just gotta get the blocks down. And then you add the details later, and it brings everything together, and it just looks fantastic. Now, of course, fantastic for me doesn't mean fantastic for you. It's the best thing I've built. I do hope to get a lot better at building. This is my first time incorporating different colors, like kind of grading. As you see, I used cobblestone instead of continuing to use diorite. I used blackstone for the outline, and this wood actually. It's kind of hard to tell at the moment, but yeah. Maybe for the thumbnail, I'll put a nice updated picture. You won't get to see all that just yet, but there's still a lot of stuff that have changed from when I recorded this, which I need to edit down tonight. But I felt chipper enough to do a little voiceover. One thing I did end up changing is the height of these. I brought them down 20 blocks. They opposed. They intruded a little bit when they were that tall. So I did end up bringing the whole top bit down quite a bit, but I kept the same design. I'm excited for everyone to see what I mean by this looks awful. Really, really bad in this video. It is so meh. It's just uncomfortable to look at, but it gets so much better. Yes, I hope they update the Stonecutter UI at some point where you can mass produce a bit easier, because it is a bit of a pain right now. Alright. Let's continue on with this last wall. Oh, yeah, the creeper that scared the crap out of me. Oh boy. I was looking around for it. But yeah, let's finish this last wall and we'll see what happens. But I'd like to thank everyone for watching. It means the world. Thank you, and goodbye.